Hello and welcome to Pompey Talk in partnership with Jan Leap. My name is Mark McMahon and joining me on the sofa today to discuss Pompey's victory at Newport is sports writers Neil Allen and Steve Wilson. Neil, we'll start with you today. 5 victories on the road for Pompey, another great away day.
I know, you never thought you'd expect to see this. There's 3 away wins in the league all last season, including Mansfield, which was their last away game of last season. And then suddenly, 5, it's staggering. And the reversal in fortunes, in that respect anyway, has been massive. Who would have thought that mid-October, 5 away wins? And you think if Pompey could sort out their home form, there's no stopping them really finishing that top 3.
Steve, we discussed in this programme at the start last week that we expected Pompey to win, but it was a lot more difficult than what we expected.
Yeah, I mean, to me it looked like they never really got out of second gear, but they did enough to win the game. They got the goal in first half stoppage time, and Matt Tubbs took his opportunity, his only real sighted goal, one clear chance and buried it. And we've been saying for weeks, haven't we, that Matt Tubbs is a goal scorer. You give him the service and the opportunities, he will take more opportunities than he misses. One chance, one goal, and then second half they looked like they were sort of pressing to try and get the second goal, but you never really felt that Newport were going to be a massive threat to them. There never appeared to be that sort of home side getting up ahead of steam and corners and bombing the ball into the box.
Well,
it was all at arm's length,
they started quite encouragingly, Newport, didn't they? But yeah, the second half sort of petered out really. No, neither side did a lot, anything second half.
Pompey, as I say, it seemed to me that Pompey were in control for the game and didn't really. It was almost like they didn't need to go and do anything more. Of course, you wanted to see that second goal just in case Newport had got a lucky one or a set piece or something like that. But then all of a sudden you draw the game that you should have won comfortably. But they didn't play particularly well, but they won, and they're winning games on the road, and that's a huge difference to last season. They had to play very well to win away last season. This season, it seems like they only have to play averagely, and they'd be slightly better than the.
So it's always a sign of a good side that if they're not playing particularly well, they still grind out results.
Yeah, they always say that, don't they? Especially on the road. I mean, it's such a contrast, though, isn't it? The way that Pompey was always renowned for its amazing home form at Fratton Park and everything. It's been a little bit tricky this season. I'm sure they will find a solution to that in winning games and breaking teams down who have come to be defensive, but away from home they're a different outfit these days. They look like they will dominate teams away from home, and look like they're a team that is tough to beat on the road, which is, we couldn't always say that it could be in previous years.
Yeah. Neil, Paul Cook obviously brought on 2 attacking substitutions at the weekend in Caelan Lavery and Romy Boco. Again, first chance Pompey fans would have got to see them play.
Yeah.
How did they play?
Yeah, Boco played. He came on for Naismith on the right of the attacking 3 there. So and I've seen the reserves behind closed doors at the previous few games, and he's started on the right of midfield. He's played at right back. He's very much a utility man, but he was very much in an attacking role on Saturday. He looked okay. He came inside a few times. Good work rate, and the manager was rich in praise for him afterwards. We thought that Cal Naismith's full debut was a bit disappointing, but Boco definitely made an impact when he came on.
Doesn't give it away much, does he? That's the good thing about him. I think he keeps the ball, even when doesn't seem to be much. Even if he'll turn out and find someone, he keeps possession of the ball.
Well, his energy, and he'll work up and down. He'll work back more than Naismith will, because Naismith's more than an out-and-out winger. Boco can come back as well. And with Lavery or Lavery, I don't know how to pronounce that one yet, but he got a couple of crunching tackles, didn't he?
Yeah.
Really got nailed a few times, actually. It's sort of welcome to the pitch, lad.
He looks like he's a brave fellow, though. He kept coming back for more, didn't he? So he's, if I got one like that, thanks mate, that'll do me.
He got on with it, but it wasn't really a game for the lone striker. Obviously, Tubbs had 1 chance, 1 goal, but not a lot was created for Lavery either when he was on the pitch, was it? So, but definitely Boco encouraging.
Okay, and what about Adam Webster? Steve, he came in for Matt Clark.
He was outstanding. I've been more and more impressed with Adam Webster every time I've seen him. He gets better and better for me. He now playing. I've got a frog in my throat. Sorry. He gets the opportunity now playing at centre back, and it makes a big difference. You see him as he's comfortable in that position now. He looked commanding. Didn't miss. I can't remember him making a mistake.
No, he won every header.
Won every header. Won every tackle. Was in the right place at the right time, and looks a hugely different player to the one we saw maybe a season or 2 ago when he was playing shifted around right back, left back occasionally. looks comfortable, and he looks to me bigger as well. He's sort of bulked up and ready to play League Two football.
Well, it was at the end of last season which did it, because he was going to run by Gary Waddock and the team end of last season, and he was tremendous. And if anything, that won him a new deal at the club. He could have been released for nothing at the end of the season, but he came in from the cold, wonderful form end of last season, and now Cook's always been a fan of his from the very first moment he came in the club, and he's done tremendous now. So long may that continue with Adam Webster.
Okay, well, we can't wrap up the programme without mentioning the Pompey fan who came to the rescue of the referee on Saturday, Steve. I know you've been chatting to him.
Yeah, a guy called Mike Hurdle, a really nice bloke who was there just as a fan, based in Plymouth, works on a submarine as a technician. The referee got injured. For people who don't know the story, the referee got injured. The fourth official had to take over on the pitch, and they were a fourth official short. I still don't quite know why the referee who had been injured couldn't stand there with the board, hobbling about, but there you go. Anyway, he came on over the tannoy. The guy came out and did his duties, and one of the things he said to me was like, I felt 10 feet tall being by the Pompey dugout. So, and he had his Pompey shirt on, but he had to cover it up with his referee's jacket. So, great little story. Hopefully, you'll have a look at it.
Of course, when the referee came off, it took 3 minutes to change around the referee, so that 3 minutes time was added on, which when Tubbs scored the goal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he's played his part.
Yeah, shades of Adam Barley, Father Christmas, eh?
Well, lads, thanks for your thoughts on the game. You've been watching Pompey Talk in partnership with Jan Leap. My name is Mark McMahon. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.